like, and subscribe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to With the Face. And today we're going to be using the second half of the holiday release, which is Santa's Helper. Here it's right there. It's a masculine tree scent. It's a pine. It's really, really good. So I'm going to take, scoop a little of this out, and of course I'll show you on camera. I'm doing it, and I didn't even move the camera yet. Let me wipe off my fingers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that to a bowl, make a lather, bring it to the face, and we'll talk about this, and we'll talk about three things that I've been watching on Netflix and what's the other one? Prime. So, and Apple Plus. So stick around, don't go away. Okay, so here we are. Here's the Wet the Face bowl. It's the one I make. It is empty. Here's the soap, and I was starting to put some in the bowl without even letting you see it all, and that was just trying to jump the gun, I guess. So I have about 2 fingers here, and going to just smush this around. Okay, that pine scent is really coming out strong. So I'm going to just wipe my hands on the towel and get that extra soap off, and now I'm going to put this back right down here. I have my brush, which is in my cabinet, and here is the Wet the Face brush. And I have the contents of the brush is now inside the bowl. I'm going to gently incorporate all the areas where I placed soap, just getting it started, and then I'm going to rapidly make the lather. So I've been speaking to Amy recently, and I ordered 5 shaving bowls. But I do have, when Amy and I were putting together what the design was going to be for the Wet the Face shaving bowl, she sent me like 3 different options, and I wanted to. What I'm going to do is I have it right now. It's available right now. The bowls have they don't have that high of a sides, and the colors are a little off because we were experimenting with what we were going to do. And when we decided to land on the one that we wanted, that became the Wet the Face bowl. Now, the others that I have out there, I'm going to call them pre-production, and you can see that there's a difference between them, but they're still made by Amy, and they're still, it's still an incredible product. It's just not what I had envisioned for what I wanted, but still very good. So they're up there, and I gave like a couple of dollars off. I was going to discount them, but Amy got really upset. So I'm not going to upset Amy. So we're going to bring this to the face and do the rest of the shave. Okay, so I have about 6 to 7 days growth, so let me wet the face. And here's the lather. Here we go. Peaks, all good. So let me apply it. All right. This is really going on thick, so good for another 2 passes if you wanted to. All right. So here is my Occam's razor. And let's start at the bottom here. So I've been watching this crazy show called, I think it's Pluribus. It's on Apple Plus. Woman is a really well-known author, and she just wrote a book, you know, one of her novels that are in a series. And you get to see her in her element, you know, at a book signing and so forth. It switches over to, and I think this scene came first, sort of like the movie Contact. The way it opens, where you see a truck driving through all the radar equipment, you know, radar, but I guess it's that. And the guy is waiting patiently for someone to arrive. He seems very excited, and he basically says, I think we got something here. And turns out that it is something. And I don't want to give it all away, but it was extremely interesting premise of the storyline and where it's going, because I don't know where it's going now. The guy who wrote what is it? Breaking Bad is the guy who did this. So you can expect some good writing. So far, it's pretty intriguing. So if you ever get a chance to see that, if you have Apple Plus or Apple TV, as I think they like to be called now, definitely check it out. Check out the first episode, and if you're not hooked, don't watch it. And then a really great Netflix historical limited series show was Death by Lightning. Has a great cast. And it takes place in 1880 something, when James Garfield or some, I can't remember the president, that, and I just saw the damn thing and I still can't remember it. Well, he was elected president, and the story behind that and his assassination, and it was quite impressive storytelling. And and the actors, and the acting was superb. I highly recommend that one. And then I bought something that I sent away for. I knew it was coming from China or someplace like that, but I bought this thing called the Panda Drum, and I thought maybe I can get Mary to, you know, use her hands. She loves music. She likes doing things that are out of the ordinary, and she can't really like get out of her wheelchair, you know, and stuff. But I could place this in front of her and give her the mallets, and then she could hopefully play, you know, something on it. Even if she just hits it a couple of times, it's just stimulation, you know. And I brought it in for her today. I received it a couple of days ago, and I brought it in, and I took it out, and I showed her how it makes music. She was pretty amazed by it, you know. And I put the sticks in her hand, and she tried to play it, you know. But I'm gonna bring it back every once in a while, and she's going to hopefully improve and make some music. So that was the highlight of my Sunday, and I hope you have a good Sunday too. I'm gonna wet my face here, and I'm gonna use this block. It's an alum block, just to make sure that things are all right. I can't imagine, you know, for the summer, I was taking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Instead of taking my vacation in weeks, I took it in days. And it's amazing how much that one day makes a difference in your life. You know, it's just, it gave me more time to do all kinds of things. And you know, if that's the way retirement's going to be, I'm all for it. But they say, you know, when you're retired, every day is like that, right? Every day you're off. So sometimes you get bored, but I don't know if I have enough of that to be bored about. Here we have the Santa's helper. I shook it up a little bit. Gonna put some on my hand. Oh boy. Yes. Yeah. All right. So, so that's Santa's helper, and I had a great shave, and I hope you have a great shave, and I'll see you next week. So long. Like and subscribe.